Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the secrets of corporate filings and expose the true story behind the numbers. Today we're diving into Regal Rexnord's latest report to see if they're roaring ahead or just rattling around. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we discuss these findings in more detail. Alright, so what we have here is a Form 8K, which is pretty much a company's way of telling the public about any important events that happen between their regular big financial reports. Think of it as a special bulletin. Regal Rexnord Corporation is the company in question, and this particular filing is all about their financial results for the second quarter that ended on June 30, 2025. They announced these results on August 5, 2025, and they've included the press release with all the juicy details. Regal Rexnord has a history of making industrial products, and they've made some big moves over the years, including acquisitions, to grow their business. They operate in a pretty competitive landscape, so when they release their earnings, people really pay attention to see how they're doing against their rivals and if their strategies are paying off. Now, the main event here is the press release announcing their financial results. While the 8K itself is a bit formal, the press release is where the company usually tries to put a positive 25. Regal Rexnord's common stock is traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol RRX. When a company releases its financial results, it can have a pretty big impact on its stock price. Investors are always looking for signs of growth, profitability, and stability. Good results can send the stock up, while disappointing numbers can cause it to drop. This item, results of operations and financial condition, is where the real meat of the filing is. It's where they tell us how the company performed financially during the reported period. They're essentially giving us the scorecard for the second quarter. It's crucial to see if they are hitting their targets and growing their earnings, or if they are facing challenges. The report is signed off by Robert J. Rehard, who is the Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. This is important because the CFO is the top financial executive, and their signature means they are attesting to the accuracy and completeness of the information being presented. It's a sign of accountability. Looking at Regal Rexnord's second quarter results, we want to focus on the key financial highlights. While this specific 8K filing doesn't contain the detailed tables themselves, it references the press release that does. Typically in these reports, we'd look for revenue growth, profit margins, earnings per share, and any significant changes in their balance sheet. For instance, if their revenue is up by 10%, it means they are bringing in more money than before. A 5% increase in profit margin means they're keeping more of that revenue as profit. These are the numbers that really tell you if the company is healthy and growing, not just if they're selling more products. We'd want to see if their cost management is effective and if they are generating enough cash to reinvest in the business or return to shareholders. So looking at share flow and growing, not just if they're selling more products. We'd want to see if their cost management is effective and if they are generating enough cash to reinvest in the business or return to shareholders. Now, looking at these results more broadly, Regal Rexnord's performance in the second quarter will give us a snapshot of their current trajectory. We need to see if they are meeting or exceeding market expectations. If the numbers show strong growth and profitability, it suggests their business strategy is working and they are well positioned in their industry. Conversely, if the results are weaker than anticipated, it could indicate underlying issues with their operations, market demand, or competitive pressures. We'd want to understand if any challenges are temporary or represent systemic problems. For a company like Regal Rexnord, which operates in industrial sectors, economic conditions, supply chain issues, and customer demand are all critical factors that can impact their financial results. We should also consider how their recent strategic moves like acquisitions or product launches are contributing to or detracting from their performance, Alright, that's our breakdown of Regal Rexnord's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future if you had them? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out our Discord in the description to continue the conversation. Thanks for watching. See you next time.